In this video, we're going to be looking at the truth about whether Nioxin Shampoo can help with hair loss. Make sure to stay tuned. Hey guys, Leon here from HairGuard.com, where people who are worried about their hair loss go to regrow their hair. If you are new to the channel, do make sure to hit subscribe. Now, all of the links that we mentioned in the video are in the description below, so you can check that out. Now let's get into the video on Nioxin Shampoo. Now, Nioxin Shampoo has been said to reduce hair loss, but is there any truth to these claims? In this video, I'm going to review the good and bad points of Nioxin as scientifically as possible so that you can make an informed decision. This will include an in-depth look at its claims as well as the potential scientific research to back them up. I'll also offer the possible side effects of Nioxin Shampoo. Let's get started. So guys, before we get into the video, if you're watching this video because you're personally worried about your hair loss and you're looking for a shampoo that's going to help solve your problem, then click the link in the description to check out the HairGuard Caffeine Shampoo. Now this works by regenerating the follicles, blocking DHT, improving circulation. It has a whole host of benefits and it actually blocks the 7 causes of hair loss, so click the link in the description to check out the HairGuard Caffeine Shampoo. But for now, we'll go back into the Nioxin review. So why Nioxin? Well, the Nioxin systems are a series of product kits designed to wash and cleanse the hair and scalp and are marketed for the potential to protect the hair by decreasing scalp sebum, inhibiting the production of DHT and increasing blood circulation within the scalp. While there are many potentially negative aspects of the Nioxin products, some of the ingredients have been shown to have positive effects on hair health and the underlying causes of pattern baldness. Many of the natural extracts may be able to promote overall skin health, reduce skin irritation and inflammation, and improve circulation in the scalp. However, due to the significant amount of chemicals like selenium sulfide and natural extracts, the likelihood of allergic reactions or negative side effects can be significantly increased. For individuals who are considering the use of the Nioxin products, it is important to consult with their physician to determine the most appropriate method for treating their hair loss, thinning hair, or receding hairline. So first guys, what exactly is Nioxin Shampoo? Well, Nioxin Shampoo and the Nioxin line of products were developed to help address issues of thinning and receding hair by making the scalp healthier. Over time, the product itself has been altered and adapted from its original formula, and the line of products was ultimately sold to a larger manufacturer. For people who are considering the use of Nioxin products, it's important to do the appropriate amount of research on the product and separate information from that pertains to the original product from the current product. So what are the ingredients of Nioxin Cleanser System? Well, we can see a big list of ingredients here, and the 2 key ones that I want to talk about next are sodium lauryl sulfate and sodium lauryl sulfate. So what are sodium lauryl sulfate and sodium lauryl sulfate? Well, sodium lauryl sulfate and sodium lauryl sulfate are common detergents in a variety of personal care products. However, they have come under some scrutiny due to some negative properties associated with them. These chemicals have corrosive properties and are known as skin irritants. These products may leave skin dry and cause itchiness as well. These substances are common allergens and may be one of the leading causes of irritation caused by the use of Nioxin shampoos and cleansing products. Now, what are some of the actual potential benefits of Nioxin Shampoo? Now, while we cannot personally back up any of these claims, there are the potential benefits of Nioxin products that are claimed by the manufacturer and some of its promoters. The first is reduced production of DHT, which is indicated in the negative impact of anagen production as it relates to the inability of the hair follicle to produce healthy hair. Also, increased circulation and blood flow, helping the hair follicle receive the oxygen and nutrients necessary to effectively grow and maintain healthy hair. Also, reduced inflammation of the scalp and skin, which allows for appropriate blood flow and decreases the impact of poor skin health on the hair follicle. Also, reduced dandruff levels, which is a sign of unhealthy skin and overactivity of the sebaceous glands. Also, antibacterial and antifungal capacity, promoting overall scalp health and prevent instances of seborrheic dermatitis, which is a common cause of hair loss. Reduce sensations of itching due to unhealthy skin, which prevents the likelihood that an individual will scratch and cause damage to the scalp and hair. Now that is quite an impressive list, and if it was to do all those things, well, that's going to be a fantastic shampoo. But does it really work? Now, Nioxin Shampoo and the Nioxin systems do not claim to be a hair regrowth product, but are designed to manage a couple of the underlying causes of hair fall. If an individual's hair loss is directly caused by the lack of effective blood flow to the hair follicle or the white buildup of sebum caused by DHT, then it is possible for some hair to grow back if it is addressed early enough and significant damage has not been caused. There is limited evidence to suggest that some of the ingredients of the Nioxin products may stimulate hair growth beyond the capacity for Nioxin to promote blood and reduce sebum levels on the scalp. Ingredients such as peppermint oil have been shown to have properties that promote healthier hair growth. However, further research is required to confirm these findings and gain more sufficient understanding of the mechanism of action through which this operates. So it works by supporting the health of the scalp, which ultimately promotes the health of the hair follicle and leads to the growth of thicker, more healthful hair. There are two ways in which the products may promote scalp health: by interrupting the process of converting testosterone to DHT, and by increasing the circulation of blood flow through the scalp and to the hair follicle. Nioxin is marketed as containing numerous herbs and botanicals that promote skin health and increase the circulation of blood through vessels that connect to the hair follicles. Now let's take a more in-depth look at the potential benefits of Nioxin shampoo and how its variety of ingredients may contribute. First, let's look at how it helps reduce scalp DHT levels. Now, while there are many factors involved in genetic alopecia, one of the ones that's most often talked about is DHT, or dihydrotestosterone. This is an androgen hormone produced in both males and females and which plays a role in sexual development and maturation. There are many factors that play a role in hair loss, including genetics, environment and lifestyle, but DHT has long been suspected by researchers to significantly impact the health of the hair follicle and as a result disrupt healthy hair growth. In fact, high levels of DHT have been found on the scalps of men and women with androgenetic alopecia, the most common form of hair loss in men. This is known to trigger a process known as miniaturization, but it can also impact the sebaceous glands and lead them to overproduce a substance known as sebum. When this accumulates in the follicles, it greatly reduces the ability for healthy hair to be produced. Now, a few of the ingredients used in Nioxin shampoo, namely stinging nettle and saw palmetto, have been shown to reduce DHT levels in the body. However, their effects on scalp DHT needs to be further explored. So can Nioxin shampoo block DHT? Well, the answer isn't clear, but it may play a role in the shampoo's efficacy when it comes to lessening hair fall and increasing hair density. Next, let's look at increasing blood circulation in the scalp. Well, the scalp is full of blood vessels which supply the hair follicle with the oxygen and nutrients required to effectively grow hair. However, there are certain processes that can cut off this blood flow and leave your scalp in worse shape. As mentioned, DHT plays a major role in androgenetic related hair loss, and the androgen connects to the receptors on the hair follicle, and in affected individuals this leads to inflammation and irritation. If left untreated, this eventually turns into a long-term process known as hair follicle miniaturization. Essentially, this inflammation becomes permanent and the hair strands will thin and shorten as a direct result. This directly impacts hair growth and it can lead to irreversible baldness. So what does this have to do with blood vessels? Well, as miniaturization sets in, the connection between the hair bulb, which is at the bottom of the follicle, and the vessels becomes strained. This results in the dermal papilla losing its connection with the hair follicle altogether. Now, with no connection to the DP, the hair follicle can now no longer receive any blood flow. This means no oxygen and nutrient delivery and no removal of buildup. Also, let's look at how it can help reduce buildup on the scalp. Now, beyond the need for sufficient blood flow, the scalp and hair follicles are also prone to negative impact from the buildup of sebum or the effects of DHT on the anagen stage of hair growth. The inclusion of stinging nettle in Nioxin products increase the capacity of these products to reduce inflammation on the scalp, which can ultimately promote better circulation in the scalp. In the Avicenna Journal of Phytomedicine, the anti-inflammatory effects of stinging nettle are studied on animal models, and the researchers conclude that this plant has considerable capacity to reduce and prevent inflammation. Furthermore, the inclusion of menthol provides the enjoyable tingling sensation as well as reduces the sensations of itching associated with inflammation. With reduced inflammation and decreased sensations of itchiness, there is a reduced likelihood that an individual will scratch their scalp, which can lead to physical damage to the skin and may lead to hair loss. Nioxin products may be able to promote skin and scalp elasticity and lead to healthier skin when applied. The results of a 2013 research study indicate that common hop extracts are useful in preventing the aging of skin and can even treat skin that has become loose or begun to sag or stretch. Similarly, the ingredient grapefruit peel extract has been shown to be effective in its capacity to tone skin and promote overall skin health by reducing levels of yeast and lessen the chance for oily skin or the buildup of sebum. The hair follicles which exist in the dermal layer of the scalp depend on the overall health of the skin to function appropriately and are prone to the buildup of bacteria, yeast and sebum. And also we've got salicylic acid, and this helps remove buildup sebum from the scalp. Another ingredient in the Nioxin cleanser product, salicylic acid, is a common treatment for numerous skin conditions including acne, psoriasis, warts, dandruff and seborrheic dermatitis. This ingredient is highly researched and widely available over the counter and is included in a significant amount of skin treatment products. The capacity to address dandruff and seborrheic dermatitis are the most relevant mechanisms of action for Nioxin's ability to reduce the chances for hair thinning and recession. While the targeted impact of the products is to promote circulation and reduce DHT levels, there may be some benefit from the other ingredients included in the formula. These benefits are particularly related to the essential oils and natural products. It is important to note that there is limited research on the effects of these ingredients as they related to the growth of hair, and that further investigation is needed to gain a more comprehensive understanding of the Nioxin shampoo products. So what about some of the side effects that could happen from taking Nioxin shampoo? Well, the significant amount of ingredients, particularly the use of extracts from a variety of herbs and botanicals, increases the likelihood of allergic reactions to Nioxin products. The cleanser also contains harsh detergents, sodium lauryl and sodium lauryl sulfate, which may lead to irritation of the scalp and hair follicle, potentially causing damage to the hair. If you begin to experience any of the side effects of Nioxin use, it is important to discontinue the utilization of this product and consult a medical professional if the reactions are severe. The list of possible signs or symptoms or side effects caused by the use of Nioxin shampoo include redness or inflammation, itching, swelling, flaking, tenderness and dry brittle hair. If you experience any of the above symptoms, it is recommended that you stop the use of Nioxin products immediately. What about reviews? So the combination of a herbal scent and the peppermint oils create a pleasant shampoo for daily use, and users often report enjoying the tingling sensation associated with the peppermint oil extracts. As a daily use shampoo, these products also tend to provide a clean head of hair that smells good and does not appear oily or unhealthy. Typically, users are left with a feeling of cleanliness and freshness they associate with the pleasant scent and cleaning sensations of the extract and the menthol. According to a variety of users, the changes made to the ingredients and production of Nioxin products has decreased its functionality and user satisfaction. The production of Nioxin products has moved from outside of the United States, where it was originally produced, and is now made in Mexico. According to long-term users of the Nioxin products, the changes that have been made have led to an inferior product that is not similar to the original formulation in contents and results. What about the cost? Now, in order to achieve the best results from the product, it is recommended that people use the full array of products in the Nioxin system. A single month supply of the entire Nioxin system can cost upwards of $40 US, which can become quite expensive as the manufacturer recommends daily use of the products for the best results. It is possible to utilize just the daily cleansing product, which does contain the most effective active ingredients and may address the two most important components of reducing the production of DHT and promoting the circulation of blood flow to the hair follicles. When compared to other products on the market that have similar effects and address the same issues, Nioxin products are one of the most expensive options available. The products are also intended for more frequent use than comparable products, despite having similar reported outcomes when compared to products that are used less often. These factors will lead to a much higher annual expense than alternatives that are offered. Now, there are plenty of products on the market that claim to improve the health of the scalp and reduce hair fall as a result. If you are considering the use of Nioxin shampoo products, it's important to fully understand this product and its intended uses. This ensures that you will have reasonable expectations. Now, if you have any questions about Nioxin shampoo, let us know in the comments below. So guys, that's what we wanted to share with you today on Nioxin shampoo. Don't forget to click the link in the description to check out the Hair God Caffeine Shampoo. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.